What's up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome to another week, and it is week 8, so that means week 8 update coming at you right now. I meant for that to go a lot smoother than it did, but it went pretty well. So let's get started. So first off, let's start on last Tuesday. So last Tuesday, obviously, we did the week 7 update video that went live. So on Tuesday, Samantha and I went to a Discord event for the game Pokemon Go. We're a part of a Discord, if you don't know that. Basically, everybody, like, it's a community thing. So we went to that. It was like an Olympic ceremony starting. Basically, they did like a month event of, what's it called? Basically just stuff that you can do, competitions in the game between different local towns, I guess. And basically you competed, you know, like largest Pokemon, most Pokemon caught, longest gym holding record, stuff like that. And that was the kickoff event, was that Tuesday night. So about, I want to say about 50 of us got together at a park, and we kind of just chilled around, caught Pokemon, and chatted with each other and stuff like that. It was pretty cool. There was pizza and soda and everything. So that was Tuesday. As of always Tuesday, I went to work that night, and then on Wednesday I also went to work and slept and all that good stuff. Thursday was another chill day. I don't, after work I usually go home and just play video games or get some finishing work done that I need to do, usually with YouTube or video stuff related. So I didn't have anything to do that week. That was nice. So Thursday was a chill day. Friday, Samantha had work for like the middle of the day, so I started watching Stranger Things on Netflix, and I have to say it is amazing. I love the show. I binged watched all of season 1 and maybe about half of season 2 at this point, and I have to say it's just so good. The one character, my favorite probably, is Dustin, and he reminds me of like a younger version of my brother Matt, so it's just that's pretty cool. And just all in all, the story is just really good. I don't want to spoil anything if you haven't seen it, but I definitely recommend you check it out. Like I said, I'm halfway through season 2. Season 2 is a little iffy for me right now with where they're going with it, but I'm hoping it turns out as good as season 1. I heard it's really good, but we'll see. On Saturday was another Pokemon Go event. This was actually run by the company that makes Pokemon Go. It's basically they increased the spawns for one of the Pokemon, so you had a higher chance to get shinies and stuff like that. So we basically went to a park, met up with like 200 people from our Discord, and everybody just kind of walked around the park and chatted and had a good time, and it was pretty cool. They also did like some award ceremony for that Olympic event that they started on Tuesday night, and I think there was like some sort of closing ceremony or something like that. But we left early because we had plans to go out to eat with some friends of ours, so we did that. On Sunday was another, a lot of chill days in here, I noticed. Sunday was another chill day. I did watch The Walking Dead. I am a big fan of the show. This episode was a pretty sad episode, but it's still good to watch and everything like that. I think they're kind of winding down The Walking Dead as far as like what season they're gonna end on. But it was still a good watch. Definitely, if you haven't started watching The Walking Dead, definitely recommend you watch it. But yeah, I did that. So that was about all of my week right there up until tonight. So pretty chill week. A little bit of work got done, but a lot of relaxing. Watching new TV shows. So now let's get into the resolutions. In my opinion, the main part of these update videos, my favorite part of these update videos. Oftentimes I feel like I portray myself as lazy during the week with how many chill days I have. But when you work 10 hours a day, you have to take a lot of chill days. But anyway, let's start with reading. So reading, I feel like I'm doing amazingly well. I honestly, when I first started this reading challenge to read 50 books in a year, I thought at week 5 I was going to be super far behind. I did not think I was going to be keeping up with this, especially since you have to read, in order to accomplish this goal, you have to read a book a week essentially. You have about 2 weeks of leeway for books. That leaves you about 14 days where you can kind of give and take, but you don't want to press that. But it's week 8 and I've so far read 7 books. So I feel like I'm doing pretty good so far in that terms. I definitely haven't slacked on it. I've been pretty dedicated to, reading what I need to read and getting the books done and stuff like that. And I've enjoyed it. I've actually, I was a little worried as well that I was gonna get not halfway through, but a few weeks into this and just be bored and I don't want to read anymore. It's just too much on my plate and stuff like that. It's definitely been something that I've found I'm able to do, especially with a lot of those days where I'm oh, it's a chill day. I spend a lot of that day reading. You could ask Samantha. I sit there with my phone and I'm just reading these books and trying to knock them out. And I want to say I can probably get about 50 to about 70 pages done in a good sitting if I try. So about 50 to 70 pages a day is my like current count right now, which sounds like I could knock out a book pretty fast, but there's a couple days in there where I can't read that much and stuff like that. But for the most part, it's about 50 to 70 pages a day, I want to say, give or take. So yeah, I just finished up the book Physique, or Physique. I don't know how to pronounce these books. I've been trying for a while. I know I'm butchering it, but it's the third book in the Septimus Heap series. So I finished that one. It was really good. I liked the entire book just because there was a lot of connections being made throughout. Like towards the first half of the book, you're really confused, and then the last half, it's like, oh, you just start making all these connections and stuff. And it's a really good book to read. Probably the best one so far that I've read. The only thing I didn't like is at the end, they glossed over what I thought was the main portion or the main reasoning for what happened in the book, and they kind of just glossed over it happening. And I was kind of like, why did that happen? Like, why did they gloss over that so much? But in the end, maybe it'll come up inside. There's still like 3 or 4 more books to read in this series, so maybe there's something will happen later on where they'll go back to it. I am loving her style at the end of the book where she does a recap of all the sub-characters. So characters that would only pop up at like maybe for like a chapter or 2, she does a recap of like what they did after the events of the book, and I really like that she does that, because it's an interesting, like, oh wow, they went on to do this, or they're doing this now, and it's really interesting to read. So yeah, like I said, happy to be where I am with books, and looking forward to reading the next books, which is Quest. There's the book cover. All right, so let's get into sketches. So I have this week's sketch here, which is an owl. I did this one today, actually. I was kind of rushing it. So the way I'm doing this sketches now is I'm recording them and putting them into a time-lapse video for you guys to watch me do. This sketch right here was kind of weird how it ended up probably coming out, so we'll see how it goes. I'm going to be posting those videos on Thursday now. I posted the pilot video, which was the King's Heart sketch. I posted that last Saturday, and I felt like it got really good view-wise. It did really well, and I kind of like that response to it. So I'm going to be posting them now, at least for a few more, like maybe 5, and we'll see how things go. But they're going to be posted on Thursday at 3:30 p.m. So if you're interested in watching them, they're going to be taking the place of topic videos for the time being. And yeah, we'll see how those go. One thing I do want to work on is the thumbnails I have to get down. I think I'm just going to do a picture of the sketch with a orange border on it for the sketch videos. And then I want to get an intro for that series. I also want to get an intro for this series, but I feel like it's kind of, I like just jumping into the camera. But for the sketches, I want to do a type of intro that's kind of cool. I have the idea in my head, I just have to like make it, and I don't want to spoil it here because just in case it falls through. But I do have an intro idea. I'm going to try and get that done this week. If it's not this week, then definitely next week or this week, and I'll have it done for you guys, and we'll put it inside one of the sketch videos and see how you guys like it. Alright, so health, it's the same shit, different week. I did start doing a workout routine every day before I go to bed after work. I do like 30 push-ups and 30 sit-ups. That's what I'm at right now. I usually increase those by 5 until I hit like a max. But everything else, as far as like my week 10 plan, which I discussed like 2 videos ago, it's the same situation. That week 10's when I'm hoping to get everything back on track. No more monsters, no more junk food, healthy food, stuff like that. I have done really good with the no junk food. I have stuff to make a sandwich here. I have some Nutella and some bread at my desk, so I usually make sandwiches while I'm here for my lunch instead of like getting snack upon snack upon snack. So that's good. It's just a matter of knocking out the monsters and all the energy drinks in general, getting them out of the way and drinking healthier stuff. I've been trying to drink more water, so hopefully that'll help things go. But my sleep schedule should be going back to normal as of this week. I don't have to drive Samantha around. Her car stuff has been worked out, so I'll be able to actually just go straight home and, you know, go to bed and get a good amount of sleep or whatever, and we'll see how things go from there. But anyway, that is our 2018 Week 8 update video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know how you guys are doing with your 2018 stuff down inside the comments down below. As always, feel free to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more. There's that stupid little fucking bell thing that YouTube decided was a great idea to do, but no one liked. You can hit that, and then feel free to share the video. You never know where it's gonna go from there. But as always, guys, keep being awesome. I'll see you guys inside the next video. All right, bye!